Ashdown Forest provides a home to a range of wildlife, and one species in particular is thriving, to the point of endangering this delicate ecosystem.
Deer, lots of deer.
The UK's wild deer populations are believed to have hit their highest levels in 1,000 years, significantly impacting areas like this. The first step in identifying how big the issue is traditionally meant getting out on foot and counting.
There is an easier way. From above.
The landscape here is being monitored by a groundbreaking survey, deploying high-tech drones to map the deer population across the High Weald. BH Wildlife Consultancy are collecting all this data, with director Ben Harrower spearheading this fact-finding initiative.
Wow, that is some drone. We use drones on Countryfile. They're about that big, I guess. Why is yours so much bigger?
A number of factors. I mean, this one's fully waterproof, and it's also carrying a payload there that's got the thermal imagery, optical zoom, and it's also got a laser rangefinder, so we can pinpoint the exact coordinates of wildlife that we find.
So can you pop it back up so we can have a look?
Yeah, we'll do this
Right,
flight
I'll
point.
get out of the way.
Fallow deer dominate Ashdown Forest, accompanied by smaller populations of roe and some muntjac.
So when it goes black and white, what are we looking for that's going to look like a deer?
So what we're looking for is really the size of the heat signature. Conditions are perfect. You can even pick up things the size of mice. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go. Look, three little dots.
Yep. 200 metres away, what we'll do is go fly over and have a look.
Oh, yeah, look, a whole string of deer.
Yeah. Then zoom in, and you can see the individual fallow deer there.
You can get so close.
Yeah, so I can just now keep this steady, and there's a fallow buck,
Yeah.
fallow doe, and I think there was a fourth. So you can just flip it back onto thermal. There they are, all four of them.
Have you been surprised, actually, by how many deer you see?
We see massive density difference in areas where there's muntjac and fallows, particularly in England. Muntjac and fallow can be found in very high density that even trumps anything in Scotland. A lot of people regard Scotland as having the biggest deer issue if you want to talk about numbers, but some of the populations in central and southern England are much, much higher than Scotland. Oh, got something there.
What's that?
I'm going to have a look. It looks like different animals appeared. There's another.
Oh, look, okay, 1, 2.
A couple more. There we go.
3.
So this is another group. We could just zoom in. That's actually a different species again now. So that's a female roe deer.
Having sleep?
Yeah, looks like 3 of them curled up. So that's one identified. Then we go to the next. It's undercover, but it's there.
Oh, look.
Yeah, another female. And there's the
There's
third.
the third.
So we found those 3 roe females. So what we do is we mark on the map where it is. They're over in these trees here.
Yeah.
And then this all then gets pulled into a database in the cloud system. Then we can analyse it and give a map of where all the deer are at any one time.
Is there a danger here, though, that this too could actually have been part of that 13, that you could double count?
Yeah, double counting is probably one of the biggest factors we've got to consider when doing a count of this scale, especially with the fallow deer being transient. When we do these landscapes, we've got 3 drones out today, and they're all overlapping and on constant communications, and this mapping system automatically syncs. So we can look at that data coming through live. So if we see a group on its way towards me, I know it's coming, I'll pick them up as well, not record them, of course, because they've been recorded, but it eliminates any gap between the survey of undercounting or overcounting. Which
is so much harder to do if I'm on foot.
If you're on the ground.
Trying to spot them with binoculars.
Absolutely. And then obviously all the imagery as well, the post-analysis of the imagery is vital to this as well.
Oh, it's like football games, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ashdown Forest's data contributes to a broader project aiming to map populations across the region. It's managed by High Weald Deer Coordinator Sandy Williamson.